What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're checking out some things you'll only find in Europe. Over here in America, we got some only in America type of things. There's a lot of them, and most of them for a good reason that they're only over here, you know? But what else is out there? What other things are y'all doing in different countries in Europe that we don't do here in America that might shock some of us? So we're gonna check some of these out. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, drop a like if you want to see more videos like this. Go check out all my other channels, linked down in the description. Other than that, let's get on up into. Also, yeah, I'm not dead. The snowstorm, surprisingly, didn't knock out our power even one time. There's about a foot of snow out there. The roads are undrivable, but luckily where I am, we missed a lot of like the ice and stuff, so we got really lucky. But yeah, we're still here, we're still standing. It's just cold as heck outside now, so
believe it or not, these people aren't swimming for fun. They're literally...
She just hit a backflip off the bridge? Okay. I'm impressed. Okay, hold on. Start this over.
Believe it or not, these people aren't swimming for fun. They're literally on their way home from work. This is Bern, Switzerland, where floating down the Aare River after work is totally normal in the summer. On hot days, hundreds of locals pack their work clothes into waterproof bags and just hop in. They let the current carry them downstream until they're near their neighborhood, then climb out and walk the rest of the way like nothing happened. And
wait a minute. This is the greatest form of public transportation I've ever seen in my life. What do you mean? You just get off work and just throw a swimsuit on and just ride the river home? I mean, I could do that technically because the river's just right over there, but I would get like tetanus or something. I don't know. I get some sort of disease swimming in the river for that long, you know? That is actually so cool. The fact that people, oh yeah, we're off work. Everybody get in your bathing suit. Let's just ride down the river. And it just takes you right home. What the heck?
In fact, the Aare is so clean, parts of it were highlighted by UNESCO as examples of exceptionally well-preserved urban rivers. Believe it or not,
oh, I would love for them to come check out the river by my house. Dookie stained water and all that. Yeah, that is such a cool thing though. The fact that just pretty much everybody in that town, they just know, hey, it's summertime. I gotta bring a waterproof bag for me for my work clothes because after work, we're all hopping in the river and just riding home. In America, you would need a river pass, $29.99 a month. It is so insane that that is the most accurate thing I've ever heard in my life. America would somehow make this something you would have to pay for. They would somehow monetize just people jumping in the river. You said Switzerland, right, dude? This actually doesn't surprise me that much. You know, the fact that people are just so happy and they just hop in the river and just swim home after work in the summertime. Switzerland is just one of those places. It seems like every time I see a video about Switzerland, it is something awesome, you know? Imagine having a bad day than having to swim home. Wait. It depends on how you look at it, because even if you have a bad day at work, you can look forward to going and having fun swimming in the river on your way home. So it's either going to make your day better or you're like, oh my gosh. That lady came in today yelling at me because she wanted extra pickles, so I put half the jar on it, but it still wasn't enough. I had a terrible day, and now I have to swim home. I have to jump in the river to get home now. Me walking home watching everyone have fun because I can't swim. That's what floaties are for. Throw a floaty on, you'll be alright.
What it looks like to swim at 5.
Alright, I don't know why we're on a swimming kick today, but this woman is swimming in the bluest water I've ever seen in my life.
30 a.m. in Nice. So beautiful.
Bro, it looks like a soft drink. That can't be water.
Looks like Gatorade water. This is the most...
A lake full of Gatorade. Count me in. Glacier freeze too, the best flavor. Oh my goodness.
Perfect way to wake up in the morning.
You know what? That actually just made me mad. What do you mean? Oh, let me just wake up at 5:30 and go swim in the most beautiful water you've ever seen in your life. Shut up.
In Nice. So beautiful. It looks like Gatorade water.
Dude. She is brave, by the way, wearing all those rings and bracelets in there.
It looks like Gatorade.
Look at that. What are you doing? Take them things off. So wait, is this a lake or the ocean?
A.m. in Nice. What it looks like to swim at 5:30 a.m. in Nice.
Is this the ocean? Yeah, this is the, huh? Excuse me? Any ocean I've ever been to, the water's like green. It's kind of nasty, you know? It ain't never looked like this, excuse me? That is actually insane. Like, I've literally never seen like the ocean that clean and clear. Like, why does it look like that here? Only in Germany. Here we go. What is that? Daybreak? Are those fireworks? I'm confused. Why are there just like bins and bins of fireworks? Huh? What is this for? Because, like, we only get fireworks one time a year, and that's for 4th of July. Any other time of the year, you can't find fireworks. Like, it's impossible. Like, for, like, 3 weeks, this tent pops up, like, outside of, like, a Save-A-Lot or something. You go in there, and you spend way too much on super expensive fireworks for about 20 minutes of fun, and then they disappear off the face of the earth until next year, you know? Y'all have to, somebody explain this, because all of the comments are in German, so I have no idea what they're talking about. I guess boundaries don't exist in France. Does she not know that lady? I mean, I kind of feel like it's just, like, not necessarily innocent, but just, like, she don't really realize she's that close, I feel like. Or maybe she is and she's doing it on purpose. I know this definitely ain't only in France, because people be doing that here, too. Some people just generally don't have, like, the self-awareness for personal space. Like, I'm the type of person to give people too much space, you know? Like, I'm standing in line at, like, the grocery store. People think I'm not even in line because I'm so far back. But, like, I don't want to be all up in their business like that. Let them do their thing, and then I'll go up her. But there's some people that just don't care. Like, look, she's just in her own world, checking her hair. She can see herself that close to this woman, you know? That's why I keep a fart locked and loaded. What? Oh my gosh. That is insane. What you mean? I keep a fart locked and loaded. Oh my. You know what? That would be the best thing to do, honestly. Just keep looking forward and just let one rip. Make sure it's a loud one too, you know? No silent but deadly. You gotta let her know that you're the one that just did that. The funniest thing is if you move a bit forward to keep a bit space, you'll also step forward. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe she just, like, genuinely doesn't realize, like, oh, maybe I'm too close to the lady in front of me. Because she doesn't seem like she's doing it on purpose or anything. I turn around and stare. We both uncomfortable now. She may have been trying to pickpocket you. This lady? Really? I've heard, like, I've seen videos and stuff saying that, like, pickpockets are kind of a big thing. Especially in, like, touristy places, in places like France and stuff, so, like, maybe. But I don't know how to take this video, like, at all.
Only in Switzerland.
Okay. What is that thing? And what is this thing? What is happening? What? What is that? That is not what I expected at all. What is that thing? Is that like a bottle return or something? Like a recycling bin? I think we're about to find out. Dude, I did not expect that giant box to come out the ground like that. What's in there? Yeah, it's a recycling bin. Dude, that is actually one of the smartest things I think I've ever seen. You make it to where it's just this little thing kind of in the sidewalk, you know? But it's not taking up a bunch of room, and you put the actual bin down below. Because, like, our recycling bins around here, they're literally just giant trailers. But they have to park them, like, in a parking lot spread out throughout the county. And they're kind of ugly, and they take up some room, you know? They take up, like, 6 or 7 parking spots. Or you, like, go into the city, and they have, like, the big green bins, like, on the corner of streets and stuff. So this, it kind of takes away the eyesore, and I feel like you might be able to fit more down in there. I didn't know what was gonna happen, but it wasn't that. Look at that thing. Dude, y'all might actually be living in the future over there. America, we need to step our game up. We had some dude in our town break into one of the recycling bins and steal off like the cans and stuff people were recycling. And then he tried to take them to the scrapyard literally like half a mile down from where he stole them. He pulled in and they're like, dude, just give them to us. What are you doing? And I feel like this right here would also prevent that from people breaking into them and stuff.
You know, most of the parkings in Belgium are free. Let me tell you why. The machines to pay the parkings work with solar panels. Let me show you.
Wait a minute. What accent is this? I have never heard this before in my life. Y'all thought my accent was thick cheese and rice, son. Is this a Belgium accent?
You know, most of the parkings in Belgium are free. Let me tell you why.
And is this just normal, or is she kind of like buying into it, you know? Is she like kind of over-exaggerating it, or is this just how people in Belgium be talking?
Machines to pay the
I mean, I like it. It sounds cool, but hey, kind of caught me off guard. I was not expecting that.
work with solar.
I can't even like, I didn't even know what she said. I was just listening.
You know, most of the parkings in Belgium are free.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. The machines to pay the parkings work with solar panels. Let me show you. You see? But it is free. Why? Because there is never a fucking sun in Belgium. I don't care because I don't have a car.
Oh, I can't breathe. Hold on. Oh, I got a sharp pain in my rib. Oh, this is it. I'm dying. It took me out. Bro, I did not expect that. Oh, what? I thought this was gonna be a series, just like, hey, this is a thing. But no. She said they're free. Why? Because there's never sun in Belgium.
Never a fucking sun in Belgium. I don't care because I don't have a car.
Okay.
I don't have a license.
Yeah.
I don't have a life. I don't have myself. You know, most of the parking...
Wait, it got kind of deep there at the end. Excuse me? Is she okay? Dude, this video just had everything. It had everything. From the accent to kind of setting it up like, oh, this is just an informational video, like I'm about to learn something, to the timing, bro.
Why? Because there is never a fucking sun in Belgium.
This has potential to be video of the year right here. This was amazing.
Here's a couple things that I noticed while being in Germany. Number one, everybody's old. Everybody you see out, look, old. Everybody's old. Nobody your age. Two, if you're a tourist, they'll just me mug you. They don't really care about you. I mean, obviously I'm black dude from America, so like they'll look at me weird and all that, but
No, probably because you're going around calling everybody old. They're mean mugging you because you just sat there and called them an old fart right to their face. Maybe you're just like in a wrong part of town. Like there's just a lot of older people there. Or maybe the young people are out doing something. Who knows? But there's definitely young people. What do you mean?
old. Everybody's old. Nobody your age. Two, if you're a tourist, they'll just me mug you. They don't really care about you. I mean, obviously I'm black dude from America, so like they'll look at me weird and all that, but they don't want to help you. They don't want to do anything for you. Like, I don't know why. I thought it was BLM, you know? But then third thing is, it's pretty safe. Like, it's so safe that if I left my bag right here, nobody would grab it. Nobody would touch it at all. And last but not least, the freaking bell. There's a bell that goes off every like 5 minutes, bro. It's like ding, ding. It's probably that thing right there. I don't know what it is, but it's so annoying.
Wait, really? What is it? He said a bell goes off like every 5 minutes. What is it? Is it a church or something? Dude, I gotta learn German. I got it, because I know these comments right here are so funny, but I don't know what they're saying, bro. Even in Switzerland, everyone's old? What? Is this a thing? Hold on. What's the common age over there? I really want to know what the bell is, because I feel like it's probably like a church or something, but it going off like every 5 minutes is kind of weird.
This is the most difficult country in Europe to get into. Welcome to Copenhagen, Denmark. I will say, out of the 40 countries that I've been to, this is the first one where I didn't think I was gonna get in. Seriously, at the border, I felt like I was on trial. I had to show onward travel. I had to show Instagram conversations with someone I know in the country.
What
and
the
I had to
heck?
show my bank statements. One really cool thing about Europe that you don't see in the United
You had
States
to show your bank statements? Why?
is little bike parks like that one, where it's basically a car park, but for your bicycle. And it's weird. In the US, you're kind of shamed if you ride your bicycle. In Europe, completely different. But just look at this.
See, but here in America, you couldn't.
That you don't see in the United States is little.
You couldn't just leave your bike here because it would be stolen in 6.2 seconds flat, you know? Growing up, I probably had 9 different bikes, and every single one, this is back when we lived in like a neighborhood, every single day I would make sure I took my bike when I got done riding it to the backyard, like behind the fence and stuff of our house. But every now and again, I'd get sloppy and I'd like drop it in the front yard or something and go inside. I swear to you, it was like clockwork. Stolen. I mean, I could be inside for 20 minutes, come outside, my bike's gone. Now, granted, it was one dude down the road that stole it pretty much every time. So my dad would just go down there and just steal it right back out of his yard. But still, you can't just leave your bike anywhere, especially not locked up. Like, do these have locks on them? Or can you just park them there and not worry about it, you know?
Bike parks like that one where it's basically a car park, but for your bicycle. And it's weird. In the US, you're kind of shamed if you ride your bicycle. In Europe, completely different.
I mean,
just look at this
who cares, you know? If you ride your bike, you ride your bike.
architecture. The buildings are absolutely beautiful here, even though it's 2:30 in the afternoon and it's already dark out. But I will say, when the sun eventually does come out for about 2 hours a day, the sunset...
You get sun only 2 hours a day? Is this the place that Belgian lady was talking about?
is pretty incredible through the clouds.
I've never heard of anyone being shamed for riding their bike in the US. Yeah. I mean, who really cares? If you're judging somebody for riding a bike, problem is with you. Like, you have a problem, you know? But alright guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. If y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know by hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice somebody day. I love you guys so much, I really do. JTReacts, I'm out. Peace.